Yeah.
So we're going to be talking about Bugonia because I'm actually really excited about this one. I was waiting to talk about this for a while because we never got to have an episode about this.
No, we ain't getting a chance to talk about
I
this.
thought you guys done and dusted already.
No. It's been out for a week or two now, right?
Yeah.
It's still quite fresh, I guess. What's the name of the director again? Because I know I'm gonna mess up.
Yorgos Lanthimos.
Yeah.
Yorgos is back again once again with his star talent Emma Stone.
His muse.
His baby mums.
Remember the post when she was pregnant saying, "Are you sure it's not the director?"
Damn.
That's crazy. Imagine you see that as a husband.
Yeah, and Jesse Plemons again. He really likes to use the same circle of actors, which we've also seen in his previous bodies of work.
He's found the Americans that he loves. That he wants to stick with. Yeah, he can get some weird stuff with. What would you say the premise of this film is?
It's almost like a critical think on like echo chambers online, and masculinity and how people see that, like red pill masculinity and how they see that, how it impacts people's minds in echo chambers, and like the environmental impact, because it's a lot of themes in one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just kind of like two guys essentially kidnap a CEO.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A high value woman.
A CEO for a pharmaceutical company, and it's kind of like, well, you're doing so much damage to the world, this is what I have to do.
And they're on the premise that this person may be an alien.
Yeah.
That's come
They're
to
convinced.
destroy the world. We've all seen the film, innit?
Mm-hmm.
Myles, what did you take from the film?
I think I do need to see it again.
Yeah.
My first reaction is that I really enjoyed it. And also, I was kind of like so overwhelmed by how different a film it was. It's not a film that you can, I guess it's his style, but it's not a film that you typically see in a cinema or that you experience that often. But it was just like a crescendo of so many different things. And it was like, oh my God, you kind of, aside from the movie, you think like, what is going on in Yorgos's mind for him to create this story, even like the set design, especially for like the end bit. How do you cook this up?
Yeah.
And just this choice of story to tell, the turns that it takes, the surprises, even the choice of his actors. I don't remember the name of the brother, Jesse Plemons' brother in the movie. But even like he
just kept referring to him as cousin, isn't it? I can't remember his name. But like, go on.
But it was just, I think I'm still in the mind frame of working out what was in Yorgos's mind before I could even think about critiquing the movie. But I did enjoy. It to me, it was more of an experience than a movie.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed the experience.
I have to ask this. Have you seen some of Yorgos's other films?
I've seen the majority of them, but I have not seen Kind of Kindness.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Oh.
You don't have to.
Oh.
You can do without that.
Not that one.
You can do without that one still.
Not that one.
Because after I watched, what was it? I watched Poor Things, which is, I think we've all seen Poor Things.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed Poor Things. Then Kind of Kindness came out. I went to watch that. I was quite disappointed with that. I guess my summary of that film was it was just too much stories happening. It was basically like Black Mirror in a weird way, of Black Mirror the film, but like it's like 5 or 4 different stories, and none of them really stay with you. So it's like kind of wasting my time watching this. So I was kind of like skeptical about this new film, but it has the star people in it. It has Emma Stone, it has Jesse Plemons. So I'm like, okay, let me give it a watch. And I thought this was like a great way of like redeeming yourself for whatever stuff you did back there. So I really enjoyed it. And I actually watched it twice. And on the second watch, the first watch I really enjoyed it. Second one I enjoyed it and I realized, okay, this is a film that I actually like. Like I actually like it. Yeah, I think the ending. I don't mind if you have anything to add. I want to talk about the ending.
No, I want to hear what you have to say.
Because currently right now there's mixed reviews or mixed opinions on the ending, as obviously we're going to do spoiler alert, it ends with revealing that Emma Stone is in fact an alien. But then we have like, from the reveal, we get a good probably like 10-15 minutes of her like basically destroying the whole planet. I think right now what I've seen on socials is people kind of like becoming like directors or editors being like, oh, it should have ended with her just like revealing she's an alien, then go straight to credits, instead of like really pushing the narrative like she's an alien.
Also, it was like pushing, it was really highlighting she was the Empress. Because he was like, oh, sorry, I didn't know you were the Empress. But then when you see that, you're like, she's the Empress. She's top dog. You know what I mean?
Top dog.
Yeah.
So were you guys both satisfied for how it ended?
I liked how it ended. I would have, if it ended with just credits, I would have wanted to know a little bit more. And I know there's a skill in like leaving people wanting, not revealing all the details, but I liked how it ended.
Yeah, same.
And to your point, or to my point in terms of like wanting to see it again, when the thing gets revealed that she isn't an alien, in your head you're kind of rewinding all the moments that Jesse Plemons was like, oh, he was convinced.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh yeah. And even earlier in the film where he was like, oh, I didn't realize you were like the one of the royalty. You're thinking, what's this guy on? Like, what's he talking about?
That's when you.
But then at the end, it get revealed that he was actually right. So then you go back and thinking, okay, what else was he right
I don't
about?
know. I was a bit stupid. Halfway through when he started saying stuff, I was like, you know what? It's making sense, you know.
Oh yeah.
It's making sense, you know. And then when it came out, she was an alien. I was like, I knew it.
Because it keeps you guessing throughout the film.
It does.
Well, for me anyway.
Yeah,
I could be a dummy.
It's like a whodunit.
Yeah, you're trying to figure out, is she not?
I was like, she better be an alien.
Is she playing along to try and get in his good graces so that he releases her? Or like, is he just overwhelmed by the trauma and like misfortune that his life has, become, so he's like projecting that onto the situation, and then like it's kind of a slow burn. It is a slow burn, not kind of. And then it just like there's a certain moment like when his brother took his own life, that completely caught me off guard. I was like, oh my god.
That's when the film shifts gears.
Yeah. That's where the film shifts gears, and it just goes on a crescendo after that.
I'll say the moment I realized that she was an alien is like the third act when she took the calculator out of that box. I was like, who puts a calculator inside like a lock box? Like, that's weird.
And she memorized the whole thing as well. But even in that part, is she just like making up numbers here? Like she was like,
But
press this, is that. You go into the thing first.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think would have happened if she went into the closet
I
first?
think he shagged himself.
Yeah, he was actually gonna go.
I feel like he was gonna go. If it wasn't for that explosion with his bomb, if he didn't have the bomb vest, I think he would have went in. Because if he went in first, maybe she would have ran and got help, and police would have came and did a thing. But she already entered the code. I feel like she was willing to like press it.
I think she because it was a test of humanity. That's how I'm seeing it. It was a test of humanity. Like, are humans worth keeping alive? Because it was the thing where she was we've tried to help you, but you keep destroying yourselves. So like this was a test to see if he was going to do it. And like the brother already did it where he'd hurt himself because of the chemical castration, and he was causing him depression. And so this was like the last test. And he failed. Yeah.
The way how I saw it initially was that if she went into the closet first, she would have just left and just not come back, and he would have just been there and got arrested.
Yeah.
But when he went into the closet, I thought she might have inputted something. There was like some type of contingency for this situation that if she does get caught and someone goes there first, she'll press a code and then make it explode.
Yeah.
And then she will go in. But yeah. But yeah, good film, man. Good film.
Yeah.
I want to see it again.
Yeah. Good film to go on a break on from as well.
Yeah. Like, it's a phenomenal film, and I feel like the visuals are so Yorgos.
Yeah.
In a way, it's like, it's always just like eerie but so beautiful, so you can't stop looking at them.
Yeah.
Like, even that last like montage where you just see like all the humans are dead, but like nature's still surviving.
Yeah. That was a long sequence. Like he really stayed committed to that. Let's go to all these different locations, and the fact that this film is so like creative and so beautiful, but also like somewhat on a low budget in terms of like blockbusters. Like I think this is under 100. I think it's around the 70 or 50 mil type of budget. Now, is kind of flopping the box office right now.
Also, I was about to ask. I was wondering like how general audiences will take to it because it's not really a general audience film.
Yeah.
So it's flopping
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
not doing too well.
Damn.
I think.
How do his films typically perform? I'd be interested to know.
I know Poor Things probably did pretty well. I think Kind of Kindness didn't do. Let me actually see.
But do you
what the
also
box office
think
did.
it's like, because the theme is just so different and so out there versus Poor Things, which is already a book, people were kind of skittish about going towards it?
Potentially. And I feel like Poor Things gets to its point a little bit quicker. So it might be a little bit easier to digest, you know?
Because, like, I get what you mean when it's like a bit of a slow burn, because we got that again with Dogtooth. Like, that was a really slow burn, and then suddenly out of nowhere you were like, hold on 1 second, what the heck is this? This is weird.
His film don't seem like he makes much money. Like, Kind of Kindness, which is his last film prior to this one, had a budget of 15 million. Box office worldwide, it made 16 million.
Damn. But I was like kind of COVID-y times, so I'll kind of give it.
And also it's during just post-SAG.
Yeah.
Poor Things budget is 35 million, and in box office, I want to say it probably made money. Let me just see on here. On here it's saying 117 million.
Okay, that's pretty decent.
But he works with very small budgets, so I guess like these bigger ups will be like willing to, let's give the dog a bone.
Calling my dog is crazy.
Feed that little creative. Feed him.
Take this, Yorgos.
Here's some scraps. But yeah, like I feel like it's quite an interesting time in terms of like seeing art house films being taken on by such large distributors.
Yeah, definitely.